What up, y'all? It's your boy Nick. If you're new here, sorry, this isn't my usual setup. It is like 1:30 in the morning right now. I just got home from work. I went to the gym and now it's super late. But I just wanted to talk about this season of Love is Blind real quick. I did a video like a week ago, a week or two ago, whatever. So I'm not gonna talk about the whole season. This is just gonna be the reunion. First off, this season, remote falling. First off, this season to me was boring. Like I said in my previous video, I don't know how a lot of people feel. I've seen some people say that it was boring. To me, it was boring. Like, I don't know. I didn't really care about the couples or nothing like that. It seemed like everybody was trying to be too perfect for the camera. It seemed like, and it just wasn't a fun watch. But let's just talk about this reunion. Look, I already feel weird enough because I'm a heterosexual man and I watch this show. Like, my joke with this is I always feel like one of the girls. Like, I be talking to my female coworkers about this show and stuff. I hate that I watch this show. I watch every season of Love is Blind. I hate it, but we all like stupid television from time to time. So I'm not saying this to pander. I'm not saying this so if any woman watches this, you hop in my DMs. I've always said this when I talk to women. Men are trash, bro. The men on this season of Love is Blind was trash. And like, I felt bad. Not saying that the women were perfect, but the women deserve way better than some of these dudes. So let's talk about the first couple. They was the only couple to get married, Daniel and Taylor. Also, let me just say, I'm glad that a majority of these people did not get married. None of them had any business of marrying each other. I was surprised even Daniel and Taylor did. I thought we were gonna go 0 for 4, 0 for 5, whatever it was. But Daniel and Taylor got married. I don't care. To me, nice people. I'm sure they're very nice people. I just don't care. I don't even know what's outside of the whole Instagram thing, which was stupid and built up for no reason. That just quickly went away. I don't know anything about their story from this season. I kind of just mentally checked out on them. I thought the Instagram thing was going to get brought back up during the reunion, but I guess he was telling the truth. I thought he was lying. How don't you remember who you follow and who you don't follow? Don't really care about them. I mean, it seems like they're happy, and if they're happy, I'm happy. This is their life. He got a tattoo of her like eye or eyes on like his chest. That looks really weird. I'm gonna kind of talk about Devin and Virginia and Ben and Sarah at the same time. Devin and Virginia, they had no business getting married. I'm glad they didn't go through with it. I felt like, for me, like I said in my previous video, I don't have an issue with prenups. I think prenups should just be like the standard. Like, if whatever we come with in our relationship, we just leave with. To me, that should just be the standard. I had no issue with that. But it seems like Virginia and Devin was just on two completely different wavelengths. Like, even throughout the whole season, I mean, she said that she cared about him and stuff like that. It seems like she didn't. Like, I believe they were one of the couples that they said they weren't going physical. I'm sorry. Virginia's fine as hell. If we getting married, you know what I'm saying? But the reason why I said I'm talking about her and Ben and Sarah at the same time is because it seems like Sarah and Virginia were kind of on the same wavelength with why they say they didn't go through with the marriage. Their core values. Like, I've seen on Twitter, like, Twitter promotes a lot of like hate right-wing pages for some reason like that. This isn't a politics channel. Let's just say I'm not on the right side, but I don't consider myself a liberal either. But I feel like absolutely nothing that Sarah and Virginia said was wrong. Like, if their core values is supporting the LGBTQ community, supporting Black Lives Matter, pro-abortion, pro-choice, whatever, you should date or you should marry someone who shares your core values. Like, I've seen on right-wing Twitter, people were making fun of Sarah and talking about, boy, Ben dodged a woke liberal. What? Caring about other people. That's what's so unfortunate about today. Caring about other people, whether you apply to that group or not, is considered woke. Me, I'm not gay. If something happens to a gay person, I'm not gonna be like, well, I'm not gay, so I don't care. To me, right is right, wrong is wrong. And people like that on the right wing, like, if you're on the right, whatever, live your life. Live your life, whatever. If you're on the right and you call everything woke, I'm assuming you wouldn't yourself marry a liberal. So if a liberal wants to marry a liberal, I don't see how you make fun of that. If you're on the right, I would assume you want to marry somebody who's also on the right. it's almost like you want somebody that shares the same values as you. And like with Ben, I mean, I don't know him, but like for me as a black man, when I hear somebody that's like, oh, what are your thoughts on Black Lives Matter? And you're like, well, I never really thought about it. Huh? I mean, that's kind of like what Virginia said about Devin, and Devin, he didn't want to give his like personal core values on camera. He wanted to keep most of that stuff private. He said that his family is very conservative. He's very religious and Christian. So it seemed like he was like against abortion. I would assume he's against gay people, blah, blah, blah. If you don't align in the same views, don't be with them. It's not complicated. So Sarah and Virginia, I'm on their side. I'm not saying Devin and Ben are bad people or nothing like that, but for people attacking them, especially Sarah, I've been seeing Sarah getting killed on Twitter, talking about she's a woke liberal. She ain't do nothing wrong in my opinion. Who are the other couples? Oh, Joey and Megan? Monica, I think was her name. Joey and Monica, or Megan, whatever her name was. Again, men are trash, bro. Like I said, let me look up her name real quick. Yeah, so Monica, right? Like I said in my previous video, she seems like one of those people that she's like always on 10, like she's always on go. But she seems like a cool, fun person, you know? Same with Joey. He seems like a good vibes dude. He wear Hawaiian shirts or whatever. That's not my swag, but hey, do you? But they didn't get married. I didn't notice this during the show. I never even thought about it, but they said that they never once told each other, I love you, which if you're going to marry someone, you might want to be comfortable telling each other that you love them. And again, with them, I think they said they didn't get physical at all during their time together. Hey, but Joey was trying to blame like her sister or something like that. And like I said in my previous video, Monica's sister was kind of weird. Like I felt like a little bit of jealousy, in my opinion, like when she was like, well, I'm your older sister. This was supposed to happen to me first. I've never liked any guy you ever brought around. To me, that's kind of like a weird relationship. But also from Joey's perspective, I mean, if the family member that's so important to the person that you're talking to doesn't like you, that does make it kind of hard. But like I think Nick Lachey said, like a counterpoint is maybe his sister saw that you weren't physical with her in a good way. You weren't emotional with her. You weren't telling her that you love her and stuff like that. Maybe the sister picked up on that. Like I said, none of these people needed to get married, but to me, again, just a stupid couple. You know, at least they got a free vacation. The thing that I took away from this was the whole Madison thing. Madison was somehow dragged into that. That's another thing that was hilarious to me. All the dudes was trying to get at Madison. And, you know, Madison, she was up there looking kind of good. You know what I'm saying? Madison was looking, I don't usually like the septum piercings, but she was looking kind of good up there. But Madison, in my opinion, I've met women like her. Walking red flag. Madison just oozes red flags everywhere. Everything about her, red flags. Like when they said that she seemed like a different person with, I think his name was Alex and Mason, I felt that same way when I was watching. I was like, because with one dude, she was getting freaky. And then with the other dude, I feel like she said like, that's not a big part of her. But with the other dude, she's like, yo, I'm pierced. Yo, I got this. And it did seem like she was two different people. She seems like one of those people that, like she tried to pull out I'm just ranting now, but it seems like she pulled out the screenshot of the dude, Alex. And she was like, oh, this is going to be the ether. This is going to be the mic drop. And the evidence that she brought was that he said Mason and Megan, God, I feel, bro, I'm a man watching this show. But she said that, or he said that Mason and Megan, or whatever her name was, they had their own reveal, and he put like the dead emojis. And that was supposed to be like the mic drop of him talking about Mason behind his back. I feel like him and Mason kind of looked at each other like, that's it? That wasn't anything crazy to me. She seems like just one of those people that like, she loves confrontation, you know, like she's like I said, walking red flag, fine as hell, walking red flag. And then Dave and Lauren, I think his name was David. This was so stupid in my opinion. We still don't know who David's sister is. I don't even know if she exists. Like they be talking about her like she a mobster or something like that, like she kingpin or something like that. This dude was like, oh, my sister, my sister, my friends don't like you. Ooh, like people told them, yo, if I love somebody, And like my sister, my best friend, whatever, if they not even trying to give the girl that I really like a shot, I might have to go tell them to, I'm trying not to curse, but you know, F off. Like, why wouldn't he just tell his friends to shut the hell up and meet this girl and then form your opinion? And like, you supposed to be marrying this chick and you just like, well, my friends don't like her, so I don't like her. And like, that whole situation was stupid. I mean, Lauren was like, she had the booty call like a few months before she went on the show, allegedly months before the show. I don't know. All of this was just stupid. I feel like Lauren, like, she's not perfect. I feel like she's a red flag too. I mean, she seems like a cool girl. She was looking good too, but I just feel like she dodged the bullet. Like, don't go back talking to that dude. If he is a grown ass man, I think he's in his 30s, and he's allowing his family member and his friends to dictate his relationship and his love life, you don't want to do like that. She played that, man, but she was like, I feel like she said, oh, and when it comes to emotional intelligence, I'm like light years ahead of you. And she ain't lying. Bro, these dudes don't know nothing, bro. Like this man Ben would get interrogated and just be like, I don't remember anything. Like, none of these dudes know anything. These are grown ass men. And look, I ain't perfect either, but you know, I've been called a dog back in my day. But I feel like I ain't as bad as these dudes. Look, all the dudes on this season was trash. I mean, like I said, I'm not saying that the women were perfect, but the women, they deserve better. They deserve better. All these seasons, like, the dudes are always trash. They also did the top five countdown real quick. My boo Jessica. I would have been a stepdaddy Nick, easy. Jessica fine as hell. I was surprised that she was the number one like moment of Love is Blind. I was surprised they didn't put the chick from season 1 that was letting the dog, if you remember, actually I've been watching from the beginning. She was letting the dog like drink out the wine glass. What the damn, I got a bug in my house, but I'm surprised it wasn't the girl letting the dog drink the wine out the cup. What, bruh? Yeah, letting the dog drink wine out of her cup. To me, she was weird. I don't even remember what her name was, but like, I don't want this video to be too long. I gotta try to find this bug real quick and kill this thing. So shout out to Peter. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new here. Like I said, this isn't my usual setup, but it's super late. I'm tired. I just wanted to talk to somebody about it. But thank you guys for watching. Let me know your thoughts on this season in the comment section below. Are the dudes trash? Are the women asking too much? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Love you guys. As always, remember to tell somebody that you love them. Until next time, see you in the next life.